Today I'm going to be reviewing Woodoku Woodblock Puzzle by Trippledot Studios Limited. Woodoku is a puzzle game where you have a 9x9 grid where your goal is to get as many points as you possibly can. You achieve this by either getting a line of 9 blocks in a row vertically or horizontally, or by getting a block of 9 that are stacked 3 high and 3 deep. You get 3 blocks of various shapes to place on the board in any place you want so long as there's room for it. While this isn't the most uncommon kind of game in this style, there are a couple of things that make this one different from Block Puzzle Classic Style, a game I did a review on previously. 2 main differences in fact. One being that there's a daily puzzle for you to solve, the second being a journey as the game likes to call it. The journey is a weekly event where you play the game with various goals for each level, with the goal being to complete as many levels within the journey as you can. Another thing of notice is that for the classic mode, it will give you not only your all-time score, but a yearly, monthly, weekly, and a daily high score. You also don't need any kind of Wi-Fi to play this game, so long as your phone has a charge, you should still be able to play this game. This game is actually rather enjoyable, all things considered. It's pretty simple to play, you don't need any instructions, and you won't find any crazy rules or restrictions. And with the other 2 modes I mentioned previously, you can feel like you're actually making progress rather than just trying to beat your high score. While it's not the kind of game I would go out of my way to play, I would still give this a 7 out of 10. The ads in this game are pretty straightforward. Each time you either lose in classic mode or win in the daily or journey modes, you get an ad. I will say that it is refreshing to know the exact consistency of when you'll be getting ads, and if you don't want to see any, just put your phone into airplane mode. So a large part of how often you get ads comes down to how skilled you are at playing the game. Yeah, I got more ads than I would care to admit. Overall, I would give this a 7 out of 10. This section is a bit confusing for me. On the Google Play Store, it says that you can spend anywhere from $1 to $100, yet in the game, I can't find a single place to spend money on, not even for getting rid of the ads. So, on one hand, no microtransactions means that this section gets a 10 out of 10. On the other hand, if the Play Store is correct, then I have to wonder what in the world you would spend $100 on in this game. So, for the time being, until I'm able to find out more about what's going on with this particular transaction part, this section is going to stay at a 10 out of 10. The major drawback to this game is the fact that it gets very monotonous after a while. And perhaps that's just me not being the biggest fan of this style of game, but like I mentioned previously, you can play this game in airplane mode. That in and of itself can be overlooked in our lives normally, and like I said, this game is much better than Block Puzzle Classic Style in pretty much every way. However, I would still have to give this section a 5 out of 10. For me, there's just not a whole lot keeping me interested in playing long term. Everything considered, I would give this game a 7 out of 10. A much better game than Block Puzzle Classic Style. It feels like the developers put more time and effort into making this game something that you would want to come back to, and I do think that should be recognized. On the Google Play Store, this game is rated E for everyone with a 4.2 star rating with over 400,000 reviews and over 100 million downloads as of the making of this video. The game was published on March 25th, 2020, with the most recent update being July 10th, 2024. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, hit the like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to see what comes next. Now remember, you all are awesome, and I will see you in the next video. This is Nodmportant, nodding off.